A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome all. This is Blaezer RTW. I hope you are good. You can hear I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat. That's not uncommon for this time on a weekend morning. Right, okay, so you join me for a 3v3. The enemy who are just forming up is Admiraj, who is the Brutii. Just seeing if he's got any archers. He looks like he's gone 14-6. In the centre is Clash. He's got an archer in his Peeler shield. And then I can't really see what's some sort of urbans mixed up in his formations there. And then 6 camp, and then Spartan Commander's got one of his normal builds going on there, along with the 6 cav at the back. Our team is Lee out on our right flank facing up against Spartan Commander. He's a good player. Has he gone 14-6 there? I think he's gone 14-6. He's got, when I say 14-6, Lee's 14-6, which includes the Armoured General. I think I've gone 15-6. Oh no, I've got a couple of archers. You can see they're sneaking off to the right. I don't know why, but I do know why, because I'm trying to bring them out to here, so that when we're all engaged, they can fire flaming arrows into the back of the enemy. And then on our left flank is Black Knight. He has gone the Scipii as well. He looks like he's got some Roman archers, 5 cav, unless there's another one in the woods. And then the rest of the Murderans in that unique formation there. I've decided to stop my archers going on their merry little dance, so yeah, that's good. The archer auxiliary as well, right. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to push up in the middle now. I need to make it happen somewhere. I think from one of the other battles I sort of worked out there's a slight hill there, so that's why I've rushed up on top of it, so that they can't sort of just get that. So I'll have a bit of that, thank you very much. Right, Lee's pushing up quite nicely on the right. Here comes the General for a couple of little digs into the Peeler shield, or to attract some of the Peeler, because yeah, that's what they do. Sorry, just sparking up my breakfast there. Okay, so the old, half and half trick is coming into effect. What I'm wanting is for Lee to basically storm Spartan Commander there. Spartan Commander's seen it before Lee's had, so that means that I'm going to have to be careful of the Black Knight stitched up, so I'm going to probably come across and just marry up in the centre where I was. Slowly but surely. Okay, so yeah, we're going to plug the hole that was in the centre now. That little escapade has failed. Time to push up, but what's quite nice there is I'm actually just slightly ahead of his line here on the right, which means I'll be causing a nuisance. Looks like my guys are actually going to just form up, whether I run them too far or they run a little bit too far, which they do sometimes when in a big group and they're running. So we're just doing a bit of tit for tat with the Peeler units at the moment. You can see I've just spread out my second line just to start nailing his front line of tight formation. Black Knight's just faced up to Old Ridge there. He looks like he's got his army set up in 2 groups. His archers obviously behind, and then his cav. I haven't done anything with my cav yet, they're just sat there. Right, okay, so I'm pushing on in the centre there. Lee's one of them players who's very good at knowing when to attack and when not to attack, so he's probably happy just to sit there and let me have digs at the centre. Black Knight's going to sit up and base. Alderidge, there's a little bit of a tussle going on there, not too much though. Looks like Clash is sending in a bit of his cav just to thin out my lines at the front, which is a good plan. I need to be a little bit careful. I probably should tidy up that first couple of peeler units that's there, just bring them right behind, and then open up this next one and start chucking them in. You can see Lee's just starting to move up now. Bit of tit for tat with a bit of Praetorian cav in the centre there going on. Yeah, you can see all that rain of peeler coming in, that's nice. Okay, right. So in the centre we're pretty much eye for an eye. Not too much going on there, though it does look from both sides. Your point of view is that this is going to be the area to attack because both lines are at their thinnest. You can see I've actually cleared my infantry out of the way so that they didn't hold up my cav on the charge. I don't know whether it actually makes a difference, I suppose it does. I've lit that little spark for the powder keg now, so in comes all the cav from this side. Hopefully Lee's going to get a nice counter charge on Spark Commander. Nope, in comes the Brutei cav as well, so we could do with a little bit of a hand from the Scipii cav on our left coming through. Lee's going to just run through the Spartan Commander's front line now and try and just make some inroads into that while he's tied up with the trying to run through mine. Looks like they've completely routed off most of my army, which is okay. I'm coming in for a counter charge now. I didn't get the best run up, but it is still a counter charge. In comes the Scipii from the back as well. Lee's still making inroads into Spartan Commanders, so it looks like Spartan Commander's not too worried about his own at the moment. The Brutei is actually going to give him a help out. He's coming from the back and hitting Lee's units from the front there, so it's not going to be as devastating as it could. That was a nice cav charge from the Scipii there. He left it pretty late, but when he did hit, it was devastating. He's completely wiped out a lot of Spartan Commanders and the SPQR infantry that was in there. His line's not engaged. It's all here. I can see I have got some units left. My cav's at the back, and then I have got 3 or 4 flags I can see at the back there. Lee's made great inroads into Spartan Commanders' defence. You can't tell how many units are gone, but you can just see by how many he's got in reserve that he's down to 3 reserve units, so that's pretty good from our point of view. The centre's still going absolutely mental though. Black Knight's doing a pretty good job. He's sent in all his urban so that it doesn't break, or it effectively becomes our left flank now, if you see what I mean. Alderidge should really be pouring in around the side or chucking his units in and matching him up. He is doing that now. I've got limited cav left, but I'm sending that in from behind to try and give him a bit of a dig. Spartan Commander's sending him his into countercharge mine. Lee's is coming in from the back as well. Black Knight's is coming in from this side now. He's routed off a bit of the infantry. We've just done enough there. Did you see that? Just done enough to rout them off literally a second before Spartan Commander hit. Therefore, he was going through loads of routing stuff, which is going to weaken him. Lee's now sending in his, which is going to weaken the morale even more. They've gone. So in the end, after a massive cav battle, there's still a bit of Clash's infantry in there. His general's just about to get swarmed by Lee's and Black Knights, so yeah, I think they've seen the writings on the wall. And there you go, it was one of them. I think it was one of them that all happened so quick. It was only just the fact that Black Knight really joined it, you know, he got in there just before the Brutei did, that anything happened. But the Brutei was actually engaged first with his cav around the back, if you remember, so possibly could have pushed his infantry up a bit quicker just to tie down the Black Knight to stop him from reinforcing me. I haven't got a lot left, but just enough just to hold him up. Well, we finished him off, and Lee done a good job. You know, he had that choice at the beginning whether to go after Spartan Commander's cav or to try and make some inroads into the infantry, and looks like he made the right decision. So yeah, good play by him as always. Yeah, they're just going to finish off Alderidge now. And there you go. So we'll just double through that a little bit.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of... All Rome will be amazed at such a victory! The day...
Okay, so yeah, there you go. Happy days. A victory. Just one of them, really. It was whoever broke that centre was going to win, and it just went our way in the end, just from the just the sequence of events that happened meant that we got the right counter charges in at the right time and that. So yeah, good game to everyone. Enjoyed it. Hope you did too. See you later.
Call me Blaezer.